These two thugs specialize in talking to other people, just because the young man in front is whiter than them, so they immediately went there, snatched his iPad. "Are you deaf? We was calling you." The guy saw two thugs, taller than him, so he hurriedly left. Seeing that, one guy immediately grabbed his head. "Do you look down on us, Zero? I'm the big brother in here. This area is my area." The guy who was beaten begs the two thugs to spare his life. This time, the old man sitting next to him can't see anymore say, "Don't harass him, old man, don't worry about money." The two thugs finished talking, went over to pat him on the head, and said to the sharp child, "Your father is a coward." All of this was witnessed from beginning to end by the short-haired woman sitting in the corner. After the subway arrived at the station, the young man and father and son immediately got off the train. Two thugs shouted, "Go away." They look at the iPad in their hands very excitedly. At this time the thug S.E. sitting in the corner of the train, "Hey, there's also a girl here. Do you see how long her legs are?" Two thugs walked up to her. Seeing that she was not afraid, the thug waved his tongue, then brushed it off. "Take out your headphones, let's play in the train for a bit, it's very exciting." The thug slides the knife down, is about to cut off her underwear. 1 second later, she pulls out her gun and shoots 4 times. Two thugs immediately returned to their ancestors. The short-haired woman's eyes were ver. This is the second time she has killed someone, so there is no fear in her heart anymore. Who would have thought that a month ago she was still just a weak woman? Her hands were not tied tightly. What she has to go through a scary experience. Her name is Erica, a radio host for a long time. Then without running out, Erica and her fiancé went inside to look for the dog, and found it had been taken by Simeone else. Because there were 3 of them in front of them who were using all their strength to strangle the dog and move their hands and feet with Erica looking at the ultimate. She didn't want to make a big deal out of it, so she gave them all the money on her body, who thought that they still wanted to steal the engagement ring from Erica. Fiancé hand couldn't help it anymore and punched the other in the face, but in return, the opponent was young, strong than hitting, holding an iron bar and repeatedly hitting Erica fiancé in the stomach. They decided to kill Erica playboy husband, strangle the dog and move their hands and feet with Erica looking at the ultimate. She didn't want to make a big deal out of it, so she gave them all the money on her body, who thought that they still wanted to steal the engagement ring from Erica. Fiancé hand couldn't help it anymore and punched the other in the face, but in return, the opponent was young, strong than hitting, holding an iron bar and repeatedly hitting Erica fiancé in the stomach. They decided to kill Erica playboy husband. He regularly listens to Erica program after being in a coma for 3 weeks. Erica finally woke up to the news of her fiancé death. She went to the police station to identify the culprit who had been in a coma for weeks, making her rescue ambiguous. After recovering Erica, life has completely changed. She is sad all day, feeling scared when walking in the middle of a crowd of skateboard boys passing by her also makes her so scared that she sweats. Erica come the police station asked her how the case had progressed, and the police told her to wait for 3 hours. Erica couldn't wait any longer. She got up and left the police station. She went to the firearms store and wanted to buy the gun for self-defense. Why, you don't have a gun license? So the store staff refused to shoot her. This scene was seen by the man next to him calling her back. "I sold to her for $1,000. He took out a Coca 9 and showed Erica how to use it. First check if it has ammo or not, pull the barrel back, it's a bit safe. He also gives Erica a box of ammo. Seeing the gun in Erica hand finally smiled but did not expect that soon she had happened that Erica was in the supermarket shopping. Suddenly a hot-tempered man went inside just because his ex-wife didn't let him visit, so he went to the supermarket and shot 5 times in a row. His ex-wife was a supermarket cashier. She was shot and killed on the spot. Erica witnessed the case with her own eyes. She was so scared that she didn't dare to speak. "I still want to rob the supermarket at this moment." Erica phone rings. The man immediately realized that there was someone else in the supermarket. He took the gun and checked each shelf. "Don't bury it, I see you." Erica helped figures out how a shop shelf fired 3 times in a row. Even though it only took 1 hit, it was enough to kill the enemy. For the first time firing national anthem non-stop, panting. The man lying on the ground, she in a hurry to leave. Before leaving, she covered her hand with her sleeve and took out the memory card in the surveillance camera. This was the first time Erica had killed someone. To the scene though, the traces left at the scene, he judged that there were 2 shot missed, 1 shot hit the shooter. It was a newbie to use an Erica gun. Trying to calm down, she still went to work as usual, but the program was no longer as gentle as before but a bit paranoid. Erica gradually enjoyed this feeling after I made her on the subway to see 2 thugs bullying the old man and a boy who still wanted to bully her again. She took action to deal with the 2 thugs. Although this is only the second time Erica killed someone, after she finished the action, she calmly walked out of the subway station until the crime scene. Based on the bullet wound, he judged this case and the case in the super. It was revealed that it was caused by the man, same person. Erica was uneasy, so she went to the scene to see why she recognized Erica and followed her. Luckily, Erica prepared in advance to say that she wanted to interview her, so she heard the interview. He waved his hand to leave, but the next day he again accepted an interview to ask about the progress of the murder case on the subway. Sun sadly said that there were many cases that made it difficult for us police to investigate, example like the person on TV now. His name is Murad and he's all out in the parking lot business, as in fact dealing drugs and weapons. After his wife found out the truth, was brutally killed by him despite the fact, even though he didn't do anything bad, but because there was no evidence, the police couldn't do anything. Then Erica went out in the middle of the nights to enjoy a quiet moment. At night she discussed a car very suspect. Erica looked at the girl next her clearly. She was raped by the man. She pulled out a gun and pointed it at the man's head and said, "Open the car door or I'll give you dong candy." He obediently opened the door. Before getting out the car, she also asked for money for the other woman to serve her. The two people buried in the car. He then stepped on the accelerator and drove straight towards the two of them. Erica hastily pushed the other woman aside. The party pulled out the expect who shot and killed. He shared that he lost control and still crashed into the woman. Erica immediately called an ambulance when she saw that the woman was safe and put her in an ambulance. She just left and opened a press conference. He said the killed of the metro station supermarket case and the car murder was the same person. In a moment this became a topic of discussion. Some people thought that the culprit of the three cases, this case is heroic. The victim don't deserve to agree. Some people think this is a murder attempt, arbitrarily ruled that it is wrongdoing. Erica feels extremely guilty and can't stand it anymore. She decides to turn herself in, going to the police station. Remembering all the people who were mentioned before, she decided to kill Morose, and then took the initiative to confess her guilt. She went to Morose parking lot, then made a phone call. Chatting, saw Murad walking down the stairs. Erica immediately turned off the phone. She followed Murad to the rooftop. Why did he kill his wife? Erica reached out and pulled out Murad. Thought Erica was a reporter who sold him to hunt for news, intending to pull out the camera, so he took the iron bar hit Erica. Erica immediately counter-attack for the opponent to bleed. Then she pale. Inspector on the ground go up to Murad. 30 minutes later go to the scene of Murad is dead, and he has a lot of last wounds, also died from falling from the upstairs. It seems that except for us, there are many people who bought his life, and heard the sound of the elevator. I suddenly remembered when Erica called me, I also heard the same sound. Could it be that she is the killer who decided to probe Erica? Even though she and him went to visit the woman who was hit by a car the day before and asked her that day, except for her, if anyone else was at the scene. This woman was very smart. Even though she had seen Erica, she still said there was no one, but the look in her eyes towards Erica said everything. But it was even more certain that Erica was the culprit behind the murders. He went to Erica's house to return her stolen engagement ring, hoping she could go to the police station to identify the killer. Odin police. Erica realized the killer killed her fiancé, but she didn't say. She wanted revenge on her own. Erica came to see the Gert who put the ring on the lady. She was the ex-girlfriend of the perpetrator. She sent Erica a video of them filming the scene of Hung Ko and her fiancé, Erica holding their heads and crying bitterly. She was severely beaten. Her fiancé was beaten to death. But the three villains were still as greasy as the outlaw. Erica sent a video to Sun, then got up to go to the perpetrator's residence. After receiving the massage, he immediately went to that address. Erica knew the perpetrator assaulted them that night. There were three people downstairs. She heard a dog barking. Was her dog tracking the dog? She found it. What do you want? I want it again, my dog. She opened fire and killed one of the other two men. Hearing the gunfire, quickly ran away. But Erica couldn't let them go so easily. Erica and the dog cooperated with each other. Together, they used the attack of the east and the west to kill the second night. Only the worst, Erica was left with a gun to find him. He was in the back. Take the opportunity to sneak up on her. Last time couldn't kill you. This time you can't escape. Where the killer grabbed Erica's neck at the pivotal moment, when the killer saw the police thinking his savior came, hastily knelt down on the ground, obediently raised his hands. Erica live music prepared to kill the then spoke up to prevent her from having the right to kill him. I have the night to argue with each other for a while. Son of the consolation. Erica put down the gun. Let me. Erica put down the gun. A second later for Erica. If she uses a gun, make sure it's a legal gun. The killer can't calm down. You're a fake cop. Erica didn't hesitate to shoot and kill the killer. Murder her fiancé. See the killer. Erica confessed to Sun. Why didn't she arrest her and ask her to sell herself? He wanted way to from three killers to kill each other. He unfortunately had bullets to protect himself before he had to shoot to kill the killer. Erica gritted her teeth and shot one shot in the arm, then left after rearranging the scene and then calling the police. The dog ran after Erica. Erica finally had the courage to go out from under the bridge where incident happened. The movie is here to end. This movie is called The Day Want. If you guys find this movie good, remember to leave me one like and one subscription. Thank you very much. See you all in the next movies.